The mother in her Maheshwari aspect. Quite unexpectedly, the mother would become still, immobile, quite distant, and keep staring into space. Her eyes were looking into some faraway place of which we had no idea. She was giving flowers and blessings, each one with a gentle smile on her face. But she was so steeped in a meditative state, so majestically immense and deep at that time, that we could not find out everyday mother then. This Maheshwari form of hers was beyond our comprehension. She was surrounded an infinite vastness by an unparalleled, incalculable glory. I do not have the words or the ability to describe that incredible loveliness. Why, even a little child would come in front of mother and gape at her face overawed. Even the little ones would feel as if the mother was lost somewhere far away. As soon as they had received the flowers from her hand, they would run away and then keep looking at the mother from a distance. Had these sensitive children experienced something? As they all assembled at a distance and looked at the still, tranquil image of the mother, they would become quiet too. The usual cackle of children inside the ashram would abruptly cease, and in that atmosphere of quiet, everything felt wonderful, even if I did not quite understand the reason for this. Like the rays of the sun, the stillness and tranquillity would penetrate each one of us and make us quiet. There was pin drop silence all around then. How can one ever forget that kind of atmosphere? This inexhaustible, tender stillness and silence pervading the air. If Lord of the universe I call thee, ah then so far dost thou seem to me. Experiencing the mother in a Maheshwari aspect or Aditi made us feel very far away indeed, since we were so used to knowing her as our friend and comrade. Like the five Pandavas who had always known Sri Krishna as their friend, we had the same rapport with the mother. Even after receiving the vision and experiencing the mother in a different forms and aspects, we were still used to seeing her as our friend, and that is how she was always present in our hearts and minds. Like Bhishma, Dronacharya, and the others looked up to Sri Krishna as an avatar, Nolnida, Amritada, Pavitrada, Andreda, Nirodda, Duimanda, Puraniji, and so many other senior sadhaks always looked upon the mother as Mother Aditi herself, as Maheshwari. Whenever the mother called out Pavitrada's name, he would at once answer the call with the greatest humility and obedience. As soon as Andreda entered the tennis court, the mother would have a tennis racket to greet him, and Andreda would respectfully advance towards her with folded hands. Our rapport with the mother was the rapport of Arjuna with Sri Krishna. Mother in her Durga aspect. The mother is arranging flowers in her first floor room. Mridu Mashi is sitting by the door with a flower garland. Mridu Mashi would come daily at this time to offer pranam to the mother with a flower garland. I don't know what happened on that day, but as soon as I entered the mother's room to get a flower blessing, Mridu Mashi exclaimed, Mother, Preeti is Saraswati, Pratima is Lakshmi, and myself, I? And saying this, she jumped up and rushed to mother's feet and roared, I am Mahishasura. And she laughed a terrible laugh. She kept laughing like that, looking at the mother, and I could hardly recognize Mridumashi. Her features looked strangely altered. Suddenly, mother stood up and strongly pressed Mridumashi's head down with her foot. I felt as if Durga was slaying the demon Mahishasura. For an instant, mother revealed a Durga aspect. Mridumashi's uncontrollable laughter would not cease as the mother, her eyes blazing, stood with her foot firmly pressing Mridumashi's head.